I got an easy question for you. Who loves Fashion Fridays? Everyone. Cityline was the first daytime program to take fashion and give it its own day. And why not? The viewers love it. The in-studio audience loves it. And I think we've learned a few lessons over the past 30 years when it comes to style. Okay, number one, leggings are not pants. Number two, fit matters. And number three, if it's the 80s, the bigger the shoulder pad, the better. Take a look.
Faux fur, very, very big news in fashion.
Yep. You had these shoulder pad things that you could buy, and then you put them, if it didn't have shoulder pads, you put them on your bra strap, right? Why did we want to look like that? We were like as wide as a house. You couldn't get through a door half the time, right?
Camel is bigger and better than ever. Gorgeous. Jackets were extremely long or very cropped.
It's always fun to go shopping at this time of year.
It is great, yeah, it is great.
We didn't have the internet, we didn't have all the global stuff we've got now, so often then fashion was always seen as sort of a stale picture, just very stagnant, and this was all about movement.
I remember wearing big sweaters over long skirts and looking like a sack of potatoes, thinking I was incredibly chic.
Forget looking pretty. You weren't looking pretty. You were just looking very sort of like attitude. Attitude was everything.
Everybody wanted the oversized bathrobe. It was that whole feeling of lingerie out, you know, it was the big, it had the shawl collar and you wrapped, and you just wanted to feel like you were wearing your dressing gown out.
Well, we thought we were hot. We thought we looked great. We were on trend. So never throw out your clothes, because they always come back around just in a slightly different form.
Clap, they're too busy. All of our guest experts have been given an Olympus stylus camera. Check them out taking pictures. Courtesy of Henry's and Olympus, and they are taking photos throughout the entire show. So you can catch all these candid shots in a gallery on cityline.ca. We're going to take them, we're going to put them all up, as well as on our Facebook page and our Twitter. And I'm sure you can also catch them on our experts' Twitter feeds as well. If you are at home, we've got something for you as well. If you can win one of these cameras that they've got, just go to our website. It's cityline.ca. And now we got to talk about the women that just appeared in that incredible piece of tape. Look at you guys. Lisa Rogers, Lynn Spence, Sandra Pittana, our Fashion Friday divas. I mean, I call you guys my three blondes.
Oh, the blondes, I like
affectionately.
That. I like that.
Now, a lot of people don't know the pedigree here. You guys have a very long history in the fashion industry, each and every one of you. So, Lisa, you were a top model. I mean, you were running the show. You were a top model. That's what I've been told. And you,
and I'm going to go with that. I'm going with
Let's go with it, city woman.
Oh, there you go. Oh my God.
Look at that.
Yes,
also, I mean, you've done countless covers. You modeled in Europe for 3 years with Christy Brinkley and Grace Jones.
That's right. That's right.
That's big
right.
stuff.
Yeah.
And, of course, you modeled on Cityline.
I did. That's where I started 26 years ago.
What was that
26 years, I was a child model.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually, I always had fun. I always had such a wonderful time.
Yeah.
You know, it was the environment has always been and still is like a family.
Yeah.
And when I come today, for instance, and all the guests are here in the audience, it's like an old home week. Because sometimes you don't get to see everybody because you're not on the same day.
Yeah.
And so now you get this opportunity to cross over. And it goes way back. I mean, it's historical for most of us. We've known each other for so long, which is what really makes it special, I think.
It is what makes it special.
Yeah.
It's what makes us have rapport, and it's incredible.
Right.
You and your sister as well were models at the same time, and
right.
you two were just fierce. I mean, has the modeling industry changed a lot over the years, do you think? Or is it, look at you two, Knots Landing Dynasty.
Yeah, look at that.
What is going on, Falcon Crest?
I swear. Do you know what? I think it's really changed enormously, because when I came back from Europe and I started modeling here, you could really make a living.
Yeah.
I mean, you did TV commercials, you did movies, you did print, you did runway. It was fabulous, it was exciting.
Yeah.
There was a lot of work. But it's changed now. And so I look at the girls now and I sort of want to say, too bad you didn't come in 20 years ago. Because it was very vibrant then.
Well, I know someone who did come in 20 years ago, and that's Lynn Spence. So you were also a model. gorgeous, beautiful model. You're beautiful now too, but we've got some pictures of you might want to see. So 15 years on Cityline. You were a model in this particular shoot. That's Lynn Spence, y'all. Sandra Pittana was the stylist for this.
This is where Sandra and I met each other. Sandra was the stylist on this.
So what do you remember about this shoot?
I think I had a lot of fun. I don't really remember.
Tracy?
Yeah.
She was so funny.
Yeah.
We were at Casaloma. I've told this story. It is ridiculous. We were standing at the top of the stairs, and the photographic crew and me as a stylist were all at the bottom, and we had the whole wedding party. She had everybody laughing so hard the entire wedding party collapsed on the floor and rolled down the stairs. Your sense of humor is just such a treat.
So you're the same as what we're saying.
And I hired Lisa for when I did the room, when I did fashion shows for the room.
That's right.
So we all knew each other many, many years before.
So a bride back then and a bride more recently.
Is that right?
I seem to remember
Look at you in your
on the
lingerie,
show
darling.
you trying on a certain bridal gown. I didn't know you were going to be one of the models.
I didn't either.
See, and a team player as well. In a pinch, one of our models didn't show up, and there's Lynn looking absolutely stunning in a strapless sweetheart wedding dress. This is what I love about you, though, Lynn. You're always ready to play.
I was damned if I wasn't going to get that dress on. I had to. I promised the client and I was going to do it, but I couldn't get on the seat. So I sat shaking the whole time until I finally could get off because my big bum. No,
your
big dress.
Perfect, by the way. Absolutely perfect. Sandra, 25 years on the show. Give it up for her. That's a long time on Cityline. A fashion stylist, obviously, because you styled Lynn. And you also styled Lisa when she was on Cityline, which is incredible. We're so happy to have you on this show with us and to just
treat.
You eat, breathe, and sleep fashion, and we can feel it and we can see it when you talk. And I love that. You take risks. And the viewers love you for it too. Absolutely.
Yeah, well, you know what? The world's very beige. I like putting a little color into it.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a teeny touch.
Yeah.